Hello everyone, we are going to discuss equation of quadratic function given table of values. So our objective is for you to determine the equation of a quadratic function given a table of values. So, in finding the equation of quadratic function from table of values, suppose I have here table with values x and y. The coordinates are 1, -6, 2, -3, 3, +4. Then here is the graph of this table. So what equation of quadratic functions result to the given table of values and the graph? So, yun ang aalamin natin kung paano makuha yung equation ng quadratic function given yung table of values and the graph. So, how do we find the equation of quadratic function? We have 3 steps to find the equation of quadratic function. So, the first step is for you to derive equation for each value of x. Solve algebraically, like solving systems of equation. Substitute the values to the general form of the quadratic function f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Now, let's have example number 1. So, suppose we have this table. The coordinates in this table are 1, 6, 2, 3, 3, 2. So, these are all the representation of x values, and this one are the representation of y values. So, let's go for that first step. Derive equations for each value of x. So, ang question dito, paano tayo makakaderive ng equation for each value of x? So, now, since meron tayo dito tatlong coordinates or ordered pairs, tatlong equation ang gagamitin natin or ang kukunin nating equation. So, by just substituting y and x values from the table. Okay? So, we have since y equals 6, then x is 1, just substitute it. 6 equals a times the quantity 1 squared plus b times 1 plus c. Simplify. 6 equals a plus b plus c. So, this is now your equation 1. Next, equation 2, we will get this coordinates. We have 2, 3, x is 2, y is 3. Substitute to the quadratic function. 3 equals a times 2 squared plus b times 2 plus c. Simplify. 3 equals 4a plus 2b plus c. So, bakit siya naging 4a? Kasi 2 is squared. Multiply 2 by itself. So, we have 4. Then, just copy the variable a in this term. The same with the second term, b times 2, so we have 2b. So, this is already your equation 2. Next, for equation 3, again, we are going to get the values of x and y here. So, we have y equals 2, 3 is your x. So, 2 equals a times the quantity 3 squared plus b times 3 plus c. Simplify. 2 equals 9a plus 3b plus c. So, this is our equation 3. So, as you have noticed, since we have three ordered pairs here or coordinates, we also have 3 equations. So, the question is, how are we going to get the values of A, B, and C? So, that is for our second step, which is to solve algebraically like solving systems of equation. So, we are going to use equation 1, 2, and 3 for us to solve systems of equation. So, kunin muna natin yung equation 1, which is 6 equals A plus B plus C. Equation 2 is 3 equals 4A plus 2B plus C. Our goal is to simplify this equation para solve tayo ng any of those variables. So, let us subtract equation 2 from equation 1. So, by subtracting each term to equation 1, so we need to change all the sign of each term. So, we have negative 3 equals negative 4A minus 2B minus C. So, as you can see in this equation, we have to remove C. Kasi C minus C is already 0. So, ang matitira na lang po dito sa equation na to is 3 equals negative 3A minus B. So, this will be your equation 4. Next, we have equation 1 again. Imamatch natin sa equation 3. So, we have equation 3 which is 2 equals 9A plus 3B plus C. So, subtract equation 3 from equation 1. Change all the sign here. Negative 2 equals negative 9A minus 3B minus 3. So, we can now simplify this equation. 6 minus 2 is 4. A minus 9A is negative 8A. B minus 3B is negative 2B. So, as you can see, each term is divisible by 2. So, pwede pa natin siyang mas simplify. So, 4 divided by 2 is 2. Negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4A. Negative 2B divided by 2 is negative B. So, this is already the simplest form for equation 5. So, yung solution natin kanina, nilipat ko lang dito para guided kayo. So, let us now get equation 4 and equation 5. So, equation 4 is 3 equals negative 3A minus B, and equation 5 is 2 equals negative 4A minus B. So, ang goal naman natin dito is to remove B. Para ang matira na lang natin na isolve ay si A. So, subtract equation 5 from equation 4. So, change all the sign in each term. So, we have minus 2 equals positive 4A plus B. So, as you can see, negative B plus B is already 0. Then, negative 3A plus 4A is A. Then, 3 minus 2 is 1. So, we have already the value of A, which is 1. Next, since meron na tayong value ni A, substitute na natin siya dito sa equation 4 or sa equation 5. So, I use equation 4 to substitute 1 para makuha yung B. Anyway, you can also use equation 5. Still, makaka-arrive pa rin kayo sa the same answer. So, 3 equals negative 3A minus B. A is equal to 1. Substitute lang. So, we have 3 equals negative 3 times 1 minus b. So, we all know that negative 3 times 1 is positive 3. We all know that negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. So, transpose it here. So, we have 3 plus 3 equals negative b. So, remain pa rin yung negative b. Ang nilipat lang natin is si negative 3. So, 3 plus 3 is 6 equals negative b. Since ang goal natin is kunin yung value ng positive b, divide both side by negative 1. So, therefore, b is negative 6. So, ito pa rin yung solution natin sa left para guided pa rin kayo. So, since meron na tayong value ni A and B, isa-substitute na natin tong value ng A and B sa kahit anong equation doon sa equation 1, 2, or 3. So, I rather use equation 1 para mas madali. So, we have 6 equals A plus B plus C. So, yung A is 1. Yung B is negative 6. Yung C ay unknown. Yun ang goal natin kung bakit kinuha natin yung equation na to. So, again, color coding siya para guided kayo. So, we have 6 equals A plus B plus C. A is 1. B is negative 6 and C is unknown. So, simplify lang. 6 equals negative 5. Bakit naging negative 5 siya? 1 plus negative 6 is negative 5. So, plus C. Then, add positive 5 to both sides para maalis yung negative 5 dito. So, therefore, we have 6 plus 5. C equals 11. Ayan. Ngayon, so meron na tayong value ng A, B, and C. So, punta na tayo doon sa last step natin, which is substitute the values to the general form of quadratic function. So, A is 1, B is negative 6, and C is 11. So, f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Color-coded pa rin siya para guided po kayo kung saan nyo ilalagay yung values na yon. So, f of x equals 1x squared plus negative 6x plus 11. So, simplify this. We have f of x equals x squared minus 6x plus 11. So, take note that no need na po maglagay dito ng 1 as numerical coefficient of this first term kasi it is already understood that in any variable we have already coefficient 1. Okay? Now, let's proceed to the next example. Suppose I have here more than 3 columns of the table or more than 3 na yung coordinates. Alin ang pipiliin ko? So, by the way, you can choose any of these coordinates. So, pwedeng kunin natin yung negative 2, 6 up to 0, 2, or pwede tayong mag-start sa 0, 2, up to 2, 6. Okay? So, that is just to clarify. Okay. The first step is for you to derive equation for each value of x. Again, kukunin natin yung 3 equation. So, tatlo lang naman na equation, kaya tatlo lang naman na coordinates ang kukunin natin dito. So, this time, I am going to use the first 3 coordinates or ordered pairs from the table. So, I use 6 or I use y equals 6 and x is negative 2. Just substitute. 6 equals a times the quantity negative 2 squared plus b times negative 2 plus c. So, simplify. So, we all know that negative 2 squared is equal to positive 4. So, 6 equals 4a minus 2b plus c. This is our equation 1. Next, our equation 2, values of x is negative 1. Values of y is 3. So, substitute lang natin dito sa equation na to. We have 3 equals a times negative 1 squared plus b times negative 1 plus c. So, simplify. 3 equals a minus b plus c. Okay. So, take note that a here becomes positive kasi negative 2 squared is positive 1. Then, by this term, yung b times negative 1 is negative b, kaya siya naging minus b dito. So, this is our equation 2. Next is the 0, 2 or the ordered pairs 0, 2. So, substitute lang. 2 equals a times 0 squared plus b times 0 plus c. So, we have equation 3 as c equals 2. So, as you have noticed, yung equation 3 natin ay c equals 2. So, meron na agad tayong value ng c dito. So, what you are going to do is to get only equation 1 and equation 2 para mahanap yung value ng a and b. Okay? So, let's have to solve algebraically like solving systems of equations. So, that is our step 2. Ito pa rin yung equation 1 natin. 6 equals 4a minus 2b plus c. Then, equation 2 is 3 equals a minus b plus c. Then, equation 3 is 2 equals c. Since meron na tayong value ng c, isa-substitute natin ngayon yung c equals 2 doon sa equation 1 and sa equation 2. So, kung mapapansin nyo, meron na ako dito nilagay na 2 kasi ito yung value ng c. So, for equation 2, we have 3 equals a minus b plus 2. So, pwede na natin itong isimplify. Equation 1 becomes 4 equals 4a minus 2b. Then, equation 2 is 1 equals a minus b. So, andito yung equation natin sa left side para guided pa rin kayo. So, I will get equation 2 and equation 1 again to simplify and get the value of a. So, equation 1 is 4 equals 4a minus 2b. Equation 2 is 1 equals a minus b. So, in this case, hindi natin sila basta-basta mas-subtract para makuha yung value ng a. So, what we are going to do is to multiply the equation 2 both side by negative 2. Ayan. So, therefore, to simplify this, we have negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. Negative 2 times a is negative 2a. Negative 2 times negative b is positive 2b. So, ito na yung bagong equation 2 natin. Then, just copy equation 1. 4 equals 4a minus 2b. Ngayon, pwede na tayong mag-subtract kasi kung napapansin nyo, yung B ay makakancel na siya because this is already equal to 0. So, 4 minus 2 is 2. 4a minus 2a is 2a. So, divide both side by 2, we have 1 equals a. So, since meron tayong value ng c which is 2, value ng a which is 1, let us now get the value of b. So, how? So, again, gagamitin nyo yung any of the equation. So, ang gagamitin ko ngayon ay yung equation 1. Okay? So, yung equation 1, which is na-simplify na nga natin dahil yung c is equal to 2, eto na lang siya. So, which is 4 equals 4a minus 2b. Then, substitute a equals 1. We have 4 equals 4 times 1 minus 2b. So, simplify. This will be 4 minus 1 equals 2b. Then, 0 equals b. So, we have b is equal to 0. So, since we have already values of a, b, and c, isubstitute na natin ngayon ito sa quadratic function. So, f of x equals a x squared plus bx plus c. A is 1, b is 0, c is 2. So, f of x equals x squared plus 2. So, this is our equation given this table of values. Again, the first step is for you to derive equation for each value of x. Pero, ang tanong ay, alin dito sa mga value na to? Which values I am going to use? So, sabi nga kanina, pwede nyong gamitin kahit alin dito sa values na to. So, by this time, ang gamitin natin ay itong tatlong ordered pairs from the graph or itong tatlong pair from the table. So, let's start with Let's start with 0 and 6. So, 6 equals a times 0 squared plus b times 0 plus c. So, automatically, c is equal to 6 kasi 0 na sila lahat. So, a times 0 plus b times 0, so plus c. So, c na lang siya. So, we all know that any number or variable multiplied by 0, that is 0. So, that is your equation 1. For the equation 2, we get y equals 4 and x equals 1. Substitute lang. 4 equals a plus b plus c. Next, for equation 3, y is 4. X is 2, so substitute 4 equals a squared. 4 equals a times 2 squared plus b times 2 plus c. So we have 4 equals 4a plus 2b plus c. So next is solve algebraically like solving systems of equation. Since 6 equals c, is your equation 1, then your equation 2 is 4 equals a plus b plus 6. Sinubstitute na natin yung value ng c, which is 6. Then for equation 3 naman, the same of what we did in equation 2, kaya naging 4 equals 4a plus 2b plus c na siya. So, i-multiply natin ngayon yung equation 2 by negative 2 to both sides para maalis natin yung variable b. So, this will become negative 2 times negative 2 equals 4. Negative 2 times a is negative 2a. Negative 2 times b is negative 2b. Then, just copy equation 3. So, let's now simplify. So, mapapansin nyo, cancel na din tong may variable b kasi negative 2b plus 2b is 0. So, simplify na natin to. 4 minus 2 is 2. Negative 2a plus 4a is 2a. Then, divide both sides by 2. A is equal to 1. So, meron na tayong A and C. A is equal to 1. I am going to use equation 2. So, hanapin natin yung value ng B. So equation 2 natin, which is ito, 4 equals 1 plus B plus 6. So, simplify lang natin to. 1 plus 6 is 7. So, ang matitira dito sa right side ay 7 plus B. Sa left side is 4. So, add negative 7 to both sides to remove positive 7 on the right side. So, therefore, we have 4 minus 7 equals B. So, simplify. 4 minus 7 is negative 3. So, therefore, B is negative 3. Now, let's go to step 3. A is equal to 1, B equals 3, C equals 6. Substitute na lang natin. Since naka-color-coded na din naman siya, substitute natin. So, we have f of x equals 1x squared plus negative 3x plus 6. Simplify. So, the equation is f of x equals x squared minus 3x plus 6. So, this is your equation. Now, let's evaluate your understanding about the topic. So, the first question is, what is the general form of quadratic function? Yes, so we have f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Next question, true or false? Given a table, we can choose any three ordered pairs to derive an equation. True. Okay, next question, true or false? If we substitute c equals 2 in equation 1 and 2, the two equations will be simplified. Okay, so that's true. Next question. What are the three equations formed in this graph? Okay, so that those equations are 9 equals 4a minus 2b plus c. This is equation 1. Equation 2 is 1 equals a minus b plus c. Then, equation 3 is 9 equals a plus b plus c. Okay, last question. Note that you can pause this video if you want to solve it step by step. Find the equation of quadratic function given the graph shown. Okay, so the equation is f of x equals 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. So that's all for today. I hope you learn more about the equation of quadratic function given table of values. Thank you very much.